G'day everyone, you see this spot? This is where I'm getting out. I'm about to walk downstream for a significant distance, then I'm going to bash my way back upstream along the creek and get out here. Now this is an adventure. I've caught a lot of trout in this creek, but I've never fished this particular spot, so I don't know what lies ahead. I'm parking my car here. I could risk walking downstream for half an hour, then getting in and finding that I can't get through. Then I've got to get back out and walk all the way back and waste all that time. That's a risk, but with risk comes return. If it pays off, I might have a great day. And I've just got a funny feeling that I'm going to have a great day. It's just a hunch that I've got. Let's go and see if I can catch some trout. Rightio, 3 dozen blackberry cuts later and probably 4 broken legs, and I finally made my way into the creek. Now, what am I starting with? This is a white, a shiny reflective white and silver Warden's rooster tail bladed spinner. This colour is called Silver Ghost. It's not really, I just made that up. But anyway, it's a white Warden's rooster tail. It actually looks very unnatural in the water. I just ran it through here just to have a look. I think I'm sort of working on the theory that there's quite a few moths around at the moment after recent rains, and perhaps it might just look like a moth. This is another risk. This is an experiment. This is a trial and error. I'll give this a little while. If I don't get any strikes or any follows, if I see fish around and I see them swimming into the holes and I don't get any chases or follows, I'll change. Oh gee, look at that. Is that even passable? Wow. Either I'll fit or I won't fit, and the branch will break as I try and fit. Oh, jeez. Ow. Another tree. Now, if I was writing about this spot right now, I would write OMFG. How the hell am I supposed to get through there? Wow. Jeez. Ow. This is just ridiculous. It's like one really tough spot after another. Wow, look at this. Finally an opening. This has been murder trying to navigate my way through here. I've been going for approximately an hour and I haven't even gone 100 metres. But I finally got an opening. Well, my arm's covered in blood from the blackberries. When will I ever learn to wear some better protective clothing instead of shorts and sleeveless shirt? So let's take the when out of that question. Will I ever learn? Probably sounds better. Now, I've just fished a couple of nice pools and caught nothing. So if I fish this and still don't even see any follows or any inquiries, I'm going to change lures. First things first, have a cast from the back. I think there's a little one. Got one. Oh, I lost him. It was only a small fish, but at least I hooked one. So I know that this white rooster tail spinner might just be worth keeping on for a bit longer. Okay, so far I've come upstream 200 or 300 metres. I fished half a dozen nice holes. The first 100 metres was absolutely murder. I've had one fish hook up and get off and a couple of other really weak strikes, but I just saw a fish under these logs here, only a little fish, a little trout. I ran my spinner straight past him and he wasn't interested. Now that is a sign for me to change. So I've changed to an old favourite. I've gone to the Black and Gold Pro Series Strike Tiger Nymph, and I've pulled the claws off to give it that streamlined sort of appearance. The white lure looked very unnatural and very invasive, I suppose, very big and annoying. So this time I've gone the complete opposite. I've gone for something that looks really, really subtle and well disguised. Something that might just make the fish want to come out and have a go at it. There's an old saying in trout fishing, if it's not working, change. And the white one wasn't working. Doesn't mean it's a bad spinner, and it doesn't mean it's not a good spinner in this particular spot. It just means it's not a good spinner in this spot right now. Got Got him. Look at that, the first decent cast with the striped tiger nymph. And the plan has worked. Lovely little rainbow, little brown trout actually. The very first decent cast, I made a couple of little casts into some twigs. The very first decent cast into a nice looking bit of water with a change of lure. Instant success. I'll hold him above the water in case he gets off while I'm unhooking him, which he's likely going to. See ya, mate. There we go. Check out this hidden little spot. What a grass little spot. You can nearly roll a swag out here. No one would ever know where you were. The only thing is you've got to actually get a swag in here before you can roll it out, and that could be the hard bit. Nice water. Nice sun that I'm standing in. I'm liking that. It's actually quite cool up here this morning. Most people wouldn't be comfortable in a sleeveless shirt right now, I can tell you. That's definitely a Robbie only thing, that one. Got him. Oh, look at the size of him. I'll wet my hand. Lovely little rainbow. This one I've got a little brownie and a little rainbow. Is there a prettier fish? Is there a prettier fish than a juvenile rainbow trout? It's funny, whenever I say that in a photo, I always say baby rainbow trout, but in a video I'll say juvenile rainbow trout. That's because I don't know how to spell juvenile. It's just one of them words I always get hung up on. See ya, buddy. And there we have it. Look at that. Just like that, I've made it back to the car. There was a nice hole just there that I didn't fish because when I got out into the sun down there, there was European wasps everywhere, and there still is. There are European wasps everywhere. How I haven't been bitten by one is nothing short of a miracle. Now, the car's here. I've been fishing for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. The first hour was probably the first 100 metres. The second hour I was able to walk up and just fish quite well. I'm enjoying myself. I think I might walk upstream a little bit further and have a look. Oh, I had a little one hit it very, very fast. Hit it fast. Oh, I hit it again, and here he comes again. Look, he's still what the hell's going on with this fish? He's swimming around in circles with it, but he's only got it by the tail. Look, he missed it again. He's tiny. A tiny little trout. He keeps grabbing the tentacle of my striped tiger nymph. I think I might have lost him that time though. Rightio folks, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If it's not working when you're trout fishing, if something's not working, then change. The bladed spinner wasn't working hardly at all, so I changed to a little soft plastic, a striped tiger nymph. It worked a lot better, but it still wasn't perfect. I found I'm getting a lot of strikes that aren't hooking up. So I've changed to a little minnow, a really natural colour. This looks like some kind of little native minnow or fish or something that you might find. It's got really sharp hooks, and with all minnows you should always use a loop knot. Let's see if this works. If this doesn't, well then it might be a case of going back to a soft plastic but a different colour, or a braided spinner but a different colour or something. Got him. Oh, look at the size of him. Gee, there's a lot of these around. Oh, there he goes, he got off. He wasn't probably twice the length of that minnow. He was tiny. There actually seems to be a very high number of little weeny little fingerlings in this creek at the moment. That's a very good thing. Got him. Oh, another little weeny little one. Look at this. A little brown this time. It is teeming with small trout in here. Look. Wow. Gee whiz, he's got 2 of the 3 hooks in his mouth, but I reckon I'll get him off pretty quick. Sometimes you've got to be cruel to be kind when fishing. Don't stuff around. There you go. See ya, buddy. When you want to unhook a fish, sometimes you're best just to crack, get it out. Because if you stand there for ages trying to do the right thing by the fish, you're depriving the fish of water. It needs water through its gills. So while you're trying not to make it be in pain, you're probably bringing on more pain by holding it out of the water. So sometimes you're better just to get the hook, just pull it out as quick as you can, put the fish back. Got him. Oh, nice one. He's the nicest one so far today. Lovely rainbow. Come on, buddy, through all these branches and stuff. Look at the scars he's got on him. Got some interesting scars. I'll show you something about this fish. Look at those lines. Quick photo of him. He's a lovely rainbow. But you can see those scars down the side of him like lines. Now, I could be wrong, but I reckon those scars are from where he has perhaps been tangled in fishing line at some point in time. But I'll unhook him. And buddy, you're almost done. There you go, mate. See you, buddy. Those scars, I reckon, hang on, look at that, off he goes. I reckon that those scars are where he's probably been wrapped up in fishing line when someone's been trying to unhook him, or he could have wrapped around blackberries and just tangled himself up. I reckon he's been caught before that fish. Normally these big shallow holes will funnel into some deep water at the top end of the hole. Here comes a fish. Oh, he wasn't a bad trout either. Hope he comes back. He was a nice fish. This spot is just absolutely amazing. We've got a bit of warmth now. We've also got a bit of breeze. Both of these things can turn the trout on. The warmth to dry the wings off the bugs that are sitting in the trees, and the wind to blow them out of the trees into the water. That little fast, deep water is just absolute trout heaven. Oh, I got him. Oh, look at him, another tiny, weeny one. I've seen a couple of larger ones. Come on, buddy, just ease up. What a pretty little brown trout. I've got a lure in my bag that's the same size as you, mate. There he goes, look. Never seen so many small trout in this creek. It is in great shape at the moment. Now here's a tip for anybody fishing those really overgrown creeks. Always look for an animal trail, because this really dense vegetation of blackberries and undergrowth and whatnot is usually thickest around the water. So if I look for an animal trail like this, I know there's a spot that I can get out there. I now don't have to walk a kilometre back down through the creek. I can walk back to this. This is my exit point. I know there is a road not far over that ridge. So as I go up further, I will keep looking for these animal trails. And the next animal trail will be more like a reset point. This is my reset point. This is where I'm getting out. Unless I find somewhere better up there. That will take me through this dense vegetation and up to the top of the ridge there, where it opens up. There's a bit of farmland. It's a lot clearer. Then I can get out and walk back to my car. Got him. Oh look, he thinks he's still hooked. Look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful place. It's amazing to think that when I started this trip a few hours ago downstream, it was so much more overgrown than what it is way up here. Now before I walk too close, even though it's shallow, I'm just going to run my minnow. Oh, got him! Oh, he's looking, chasing it. He's chasing it into the rapids even. He wants that so bad. I wonder if he's spooked now. Because I'm so far back, there's a chance he might not be spooked. Oh, he hit it again. Got him. Oh, I lost him. He'll be spooked now. He is a nice trout. He is a really nice trout. Oh, look at this bit of water. There's rings in it, which indicates that there's probably a fish. I might just have a quick flick in the back here, just in case there's something sitting in there, which there was, a little one. Now I'm going to move up to the back of the main pool. Nothing come out, so I'm going to go up a bit further. I want to try and stand in the shade if I can. Oh, look at this. That's got to get a fish. Here comes big whale waves. I've got to stand in the shade because I don't want the sun reflecting off anything. The lens of my GoPro. Oh, got him. Oh, he's a little one. He's certainly not the smallest one for the day. He's about number 3 in size, I think. But He's a lovely rainbow, definitely worthy of a picky on my phone. Lovely little rainbow, taken on the wild bait minnow. And mate, don't kick and dig a hook into my finger, please. One hook, there we go, he's off. See you, buddy. There he goes, he's happy. He'll have a sore lip for a couple of hours and he'll be right. Oh look, there's something rising in the shallows. I'm guessing it's something very small, but I'm going to cast to it. Whatever it was, hit it. Maybe not as small as I thought. Look, a brownie this time. Oh, he got off. He got off. That fish was rising over there in the shallows when I was fishing out here in the deep. The rainbow trout that I hooked here didn't disturb the brown trout over there. That's awesome. Got him. That's a third. Oh, he's a nicer fish. Oh, bugger. I can still see him. He's just there. Look at the size of him. He was probably the biggest fish. He's just there. Just there. He's under my lure. Look. Look at him. Look at him. Wow. He was a really nice trout. I was just about to say that's the third fish that I've hooked in this hole. This is a really awkward spot to sneak up on. Oh, got him! Oh, he got off! He got off! Tiny little pool there, and I was standing in amongst all that crap, trying to get a little bit of a gap in to make the cast. It was always going to be a big ask. Ooh, take it, got him, yes. Oh, lovely, oh, he got off. I'm losing so many fish today. Rightio folks, rightio folks, that's it for me. G'day everyone, that's it from... Rightio folks, that's it from me. I've had a wonderful time. I would love to see my YouTube channel grow. Rightio folks, that's it from me. That's it from me folks. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. Rightio folks, that's it from me. What a fantastic day. It is glorious out here at the moment. Words, 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 and more words.